This is a TrapCon free beats. The link is posted down below in the description. Welcome back, bros, to another video review. This figure is fresh off the FedEx delivery truck onto my porch into the review station. Here we go. We are taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Beast Machines Cheetor. So if you weren't aware, this is the Beast Machines version of Cheetor. So as for the contents that comes with Beast Machines Cheetor, you get two accessories. And these two accessories are swords in robot mode, and I guess you could say shoulder pads in cheetah mode. So here we are, zoomed in to take a closer look at this Cheetor figure that is from the Beast Machines toy line or TV series. Now, I had to go ahead and turn the lighting down, guys, because I'm pretty sure in the last couple shots or footage of my video, you couldn't really see it because of the glare off the bright lights. Now, here we are taking a closer look. Now, right off the bat, I just want to start with the head, guys. The head, in my opinion, actually has a decent amount of paint details, whether we like the stone eyes or not. You got the paint on the top of the forehead, you got the little red right there under the eyes, you got the silver for the nose, and you got the green chin strap. Turning my attention to the rest of the figure, the chest has a ton of painted detail. For such a small figure, I really didn't think we were going to get this much for him, but we have the spots on the chest, we have the green underneath the chest, we also have the gold on the abs, and then we have for the belt or the waistline, we have some orange. And then looking at the rest of the figure, we pretty much have some paint details on the, I guess you could say, extended shoulders, which are technically the swords, the way I have them right there. It's on both tips. Then you got the paint on the shoulders and also on the feet in the front. Other than that, that is pretty much all the paint details that we get in robot mode. And with this being such a smaller figure, surprisingly, that it is a lot of paint details in my opinion. So when it comes to the likeness of the character from the actual CGI renders from the Transformers Beast Machines TV show, it looks sort of like him. I can see the general, I guess, aesthetics of what they're trying to portray of this guy. But yes, with the yellow paint and I guess less outlining and more details or whatever, it doesn't quite come across as one of their best figures that they made in the core class line. But I'm actually digging it for it being the first one out of Legacy, Siege, Earthrise, whatever, recently made figures for the Beast Machines line, because we haven't received anything like that really since the show came out. So I'm definitely looking forward to that coming up in the next chapters of the Transformer universe, whether it be more Legacy or the Primes or whatever it is. But I'm definitely looking forward to that because this figure definitely reminds me of that Cheetor figure, and it definitely has that aesthetics in robot mode. Next, let's take a look at the articulation that we are given with this figure. So right off the bat, it is a core class, so you would think it would be limited. So let's start off with the head. It rotates right and it also rotates left. It doesn't have no up and down because it's on like, there's no like, it's a it's a swivel, not a ball joint, as you can see right here. So that's why we don't get that motion. The arms can definitely rotate a full 360, as you can see. The elbows are on a ball joint, so that is the most bending articulation you'll get for that. There is no wrist swivel in this mode. There is no waist swivel, unfortunately. It looks like you should have one, but there's not one. But you do get a thigh swivel, as you can see right here. I don't know if that's for transformation or not, but the leg can kick up this high. It can kick back that far. You can actually straighten the leg all the way up if you want to give Cheetor a more less of a rooster stance. You can give him more of like a chicken leg or whatever to make him taller. So I do like that aspect like that. There is no foot articulation, but like I said, you do get the joints here at the knee and then right here under the knee, and that's because of the Cheetah mode. So we get a decent amount of articulation for this guy, and I'm actually pretty pleased how it turned out. So let me get the legs bent back so he can balance, and we can go on with the next part of our review and check out the accessories. So as for the accessories, what we get two of them, and they are basically the pieces for his shoulders, which turn into weapons. So I don't know if this is coming across. It's painted with the orange right here at the tip. It has a handle here, a handle there, a handle there, and it has also a peg right here to peg into the shoulders. So basically we get two of them. So this is a cool accessory. As you can see, one has the peg, one doesn't. So technically, if you want, you could put it together and you will have, I guess, this, I don't know what you call it. It's like a spinning blade, maybe, if you want him to have that. Or you could do like, you know, what he had in the Transformers actual movie if you want. Like I showed you guys earlier. You could put this in the top part, just like this. It is a tight fit, guys, so you will have to give it a little force. And now he can have that like blade staff if you want him to have that. So yes, with the way the weapons is, you do get a decent amount of choices of how you would like to display your figure holding these two accessories, even though they're just attachments to his shoulders in beast mode. So right off the bat, I'm going to get to the nitty gritty, and let's go ahead and go through the comparison segment. And here we have every figure that Transformers has offered us in the scaling of all of the figures that we receive. So starting right off the bottom, for the smallest, we have the Tasmanian Kid beside the Beast Machine's Cheetor. As you can see right there, they're pretty much the same height, but the Tasmanian Kid, aka Snarl, is definitely a more beefier figure in my opinion. It has more plastic count compared to the Beast Machine's Cheetor, as you can see. Then the next size that you see to the right of Beast Machine Cheetor is going to be Deluxe Class Generation Selects Hound, as you can see. And then we have also the Voyager Class Blaster from the Kingdom series. And then we have all the way to the far right, we have the Transformers Legacy Leader Class Tiger Hawk. And in the middle, showing you the biggest bot that we have, is going to be our Commander Class Studio Series 86 Ultra Magnus. So these are just the figures of what we have received so far. Unfortunately, if I put a Titan in this photo, it will be towering over and it wouldn't even compare. But just, you get my drift when you compare Ultra Magnus to other larger figures. So this is all of the scales represented right here compared to the Core Class Beast Machine's Cheetor. So here I have all the Beast Wars figures that I currently own that I have that has escaped storage in the fire. So just looking at these as a whole, they definitely look good. I'm hoping Legacy continues with some more Beast Machine characters, because I think that is a Transformer universe that hasn't been explored. And I definitely would like to see my favorite character, Night Scream, get a proper Transformer figure that actually looks like him from the cartoon, and actually a decent bat mode. So I would definitely enjoy that if we can get a update on that figure, because that was one of my favorite characters from this line. And lastly, for comparisons, here I have Beast Machine's Cheetor with other figures from various different toy companies and also toy brands. So here we have him beside the Jakks Pacific Sonic figure, the Jakks Pacific early WWF Attitude Mankind figure. There we have him with the NECA 1990s movie turtle Donatello. And then we also have him with the Marvel Legends Miles Morales Gameverse Spider-Man figure, just to show you how this figure scales with other action figures that you may own in your collection, just to get a general idea. So now it's time for transformation. So now that we have him transformed into his alt mode, basically his cheetah mode from the Beast Machines TV show, this is what we get. And just looking at him, guys, he looks pretty good to me. I don't have any complaints. He still looks like the cheetah, and he has some of that Beast Machine mechanics to him. So I'm definitely liking that. It's mainly molded in this yellow plastic. It's got the cheetah spots printed right here on the shoulders, the thighs, and then on the back of the neck of the cheetah and on the top of the cheetah. So yes, the paint details does work very good for what you got in robot mode. You got some of that underneath. And like I said, I can't complain for a core class figure. I think it turned out better than I thought it was going to be. And yes, guys, it is better looking at it in hand versus looking at it through, I guess, photography or whatever. But I definitely like it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and bring out some other figures so we can do some comparisons. So for my first set of comparisons here, I bought out all of the Beast War figures that I have for this review. And as you see right here, Beast Machine Cheetor definitely looks good. Of course, he's not in scale, but when compared to the other core class figure with the Tasmanian Kid, you can see Cheetor is definitely smaller. He's more compact. He's not as bulky, and I guess he's definitely not in scale, guys. So you already know that, but it seems like this figure compresses to be a smaller figure. So I'm kind of shocked about that because I was kind of hoping that he was going to be the same size as the Tasmanian Kid. But like I said, you can clearly see he's smaller. When compared to the Beast War figures that we've gotten in the past with, Bighorn and Snarl, you can see the significance in size for the new figures, with those basically being deluxe size figures. But still, you can see how stuff is starting to get smaller. And then for Voyager size references, here we have Silverbolt in the background, which is the Transformers Legacy United, just as a reference to show you how he scales with a Voyager class figure in his beast mode. And just checking out the front view on these figures, guys, yes, I mean, everything still stands as what I said. Cheetor is the smallest. We all know that that figure and also during that show is supposedly huge. So for them to choose a core class is kind of different, I guess, but I would love to see this figure in like a leader or a commander or at least a Voyager at minimum, guys. But don't get me wrong, this was a cool show in my opinion, and I like it. I hope that they bring us more figures to this Transformers Legacy or the Primes or something that's coming up next year or two or whenever it comes up. But I would love to see more Beast Machines. But before we even get to the Beast Machines, let's finish the Beast Wars. We still got Depth Charge, Rampage, and all of these others like Quick Strike and all of them that we have not updated. So let's get into the Transmetal 2s at least before we start attacking the Beast Machine universe. But other than that, guys, I do think all these figures look good together, especially the original molds from back in 1996 made by Kenner, Hasbro, and then also the new versions, as you can see, with Legacy United. So yes, I think these figures look good. I do know, we all know that the scaling is just different from what we've gotten in the past to what we are receiving now. But you know what? I am still satisfied. Hasbro did a great job on this figure, in my opinion. So now it's time for the Yeah Bro figure pickup or pass grading system, where I get to share my opinions and my thoughts on this recent pickup in which I've just reviewed for you in efforts to hopefully persuade you to pick up this figure or ultimately persuade you not to pick it up and totally pass on adding this to your collection, which is totally up to you. As for me, guys, this is a definite pickup in my opinion, guys. I actually like this figure. I did like this character from the Beast Machine TV series. So for them to give us a first toy from the Beast Machine series since it first originally come out, I am actually excited. I'm hoping that I can get my favorite character, Night Scream, to get a new updated character that does him justice, because the previous one, in my opinion, was just horrible. It did not look like him. it was a nightmare, and therefore I didn't pick it up because I saw so many reviews saying that it was a total mess. But hopefully, with this Cheetor core class being a very decent figure, I'm hoping that when Hasbro touches the Beast Machines line, that they knock it out the park with some of these great designs. Now, for me, guys, I did say this is a pickup, and because I say it's a pickup because the details on this figure are actually pretty good. Yes, it is mainly molded in yellow plastic, but there's tons of paint detail in the Cheetah mode, and not only that, in robot mode. So with my copy, guys, this is the only mold that I know of a figure that they've made so far. So it's the original mold, and I don't have any issues with my copy except for that one right arm where the elbow is and it pops off the ball joint. But that's a simple fix that you could always add nail polish, a clear coating, or floor polish, or whatever you like to do to tighten up the joints for ball joints on your figure. When it comes to the playability and execution, I think it was terrifically executed in Cheetah mode and also in robot mode, and it adds a ton of playability for collectors and also kids alike. So if you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure, I got my copy from GameStop.com, where I pre-ordered this figure on the Thursday of the release date, and less than a week later, this item has shipped out to me. So yes, if you're interested in picking up a copy of this figure, I got my copy from GameStop.com, where I paid $9.99 plus taxes. And you can definitely do that now and place your order, and your item should ship as soon as your order has been processed. So the link will be posted down below if you would like to add this figure to your collection. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. By doing these 4 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support, and not only that, positive feedback as a YouTube content creator. Thank you once again for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah, bro. I'll see you soon. And wait, guys, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be informed when I've uploaded new content for you to check out at your earliest convenience. Thank you.